Chris, we've been some of the most optimistic fans leading up to this, but you start to lose a bit of patience, don't you, when you see stuff like that?
I stand by what I said before the game. I honestly did think today if we'd actually scored first, we would have rolled them over. But honestly, just as embarrassing, well, actually much more embarrassing than last week. We were diabolical absolutely everywhere. James Husband is suspect to 2 goals for me. Russ can't start next week. He's not been good enough. He deserves to be dropped. I'll admit that. And I think Husband really cannot start not next week.
I mean, I know we're both not big fans of Husband, but it wasn't just him. It was a team capitulation today, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Jack. Again, the midfield, didn't really come in to collect. I don't think they wanted to collect. I think everyone was playing hot potato with the ball a lot. I think Nelson didn't get any support. Josh Murphy was poor, and by the way, giving a little bit of sarcastic thumbs up to the fans at the end. And what has annoyed me today is, although you're saying it's not just Husband, blah blah blah, but actually Russell Martin seems to be the pantomime villain of this Norwich team at the moment. There was fans booing Russell Martin before half time every time he gets the ball, despite the fact that Russell Martin wasn't at fault for either of the first 2 goals.
Yes, it doesn't help, but you can understand people's frustration.
I can understand the frustration, Jack, and I'm not a booing kind of guy, but if they want to go off and boo the players at half time when the whistle goes, fair enough. But during play, and I'm not standing up for the performance today, it does deserve to be booed, 100%. But I just think people just need to just switch on a little bit.
Players need to switch on.
Yeah,
as well.
Agreed.
I think I'm speechless, man.
It's unbelievable. I'm to be honest with you, Jack, I was numb by the second goal. I was like, this is happening all over again. All over again. Even Ivo Pinto for the last goal.
Pinto was shocking today.
I know, and you can tell that he's just back from injury. I'm not making excuses, but even when you see Pinto not doing well, it's just not good news, man.
Where do we go from here? Watch out, lads. We're about to get run over by a coach. Don't stop recording that, Manson. Don't stop recording that. That would really top the day off, to be crushed by a Sanders coach. And to be honest, I think that would make my day a bit better
I'm depressed. I'm honestly depressed. We've just lost to Millwall. Now, I'm not saying Millwall are, diabolical, but they're not that good. We made them look like Brazil today. We really did. They were shambolic. Norwich were awful.
What have you made of Farke's start?
Are you teeing me up here?
I'm just asking the question.
I think that Farke isn't to blame. I don't. Although I think that he did make 2 pretty poor decisions today, keeping both Russ and Husband in the side. But then who else did he have to bring on? I personally do believe that the players that were set out today, I thought it was going forwards. We looked like a good team, but at the back again,
on paper,
every time. It's just unbelievably frustrating.
Any more? I'm genuine. I don't know what questions to ask here because I've asked them so many times before, and I'm just sick and tired.
I just don't know. If you can't put in, it's just the manner of the defeat today. I think Mike's fan cam sums it up perfectly. I think that the manner of the defeat today was just so poor. No one fought for anything. At 3-0, we're walking. We look flaccid, mate. We look absolutely flaccid. No one wants the ball. No one's playing any decent football. We're not keeping the ball on the ground. We made Millwall look good, and it's utterly embarrassing. The players should be ashamed of themselves, all of them. And we now would desperately need this international break, desperately, because they need to do something about this. And actually, I think by the looks of that team, we need to sign some players.